All right, for part C, it says if Hugh chooses option C, calculate part 1, the amount of money he would receive in his 13th month. If you remember, option C is the geometric sequence because the money is raising 10% each year. So we're going to be using the geometric UN equation. So for part 1, U13 is going to equal U1, which is 15, times our R value. The R value can be tricky here because it gives you it as a 10% raise. So since it's increasing by 10%, the R value is going to be 1.10 because you have to add that percentage to the previous amount. So it's the 1.10. And then the n minus 1 would be 13 minus 1. So if we type that in, 15 times 1.10 to the 13 minus 1 power. We're going to round to the nearest dollar, so we have 47 bucks. Part 2 of letter C, it says the total value of his allowance at the end of the 2 periods. So now we're using the SN equation for a geometric sequence. So part 2, S of 24, again, since it's 2 years, that's 24 months. It's going to be 15 times 1.10 to the 24th power minus 1 divided by 1.10 minus 1. Type that into your calculators. Alpha y equals to get the fraction. Again, we're going to round to the nearest dollar, so it comes out to be $1,327. Going on to part D, it says if Hugh chooses option D, calculate the total values of allowance at the end of the 2-year period. Okay, part D is the compound interest problem, so we're going to be using the FV equation. So FV is going to equal our PV, which is 1,500, times 1 plus the R value, which is the interest rate, which is 6%. Do not change it to a decimal. Times 100 times K. K is how many times it's compounded per year, which is 12 because it's monthly. And then we do it to the K times N power. So K is still 12. The N value is how many years, which is 2 years. So we type this into our calculators. And again, we're going to round to the nearest dollar, so it comes out to be $1,691. So then part E, it says state which of the options A, B, C, or D you should choose to give him the greatest total value of his allowance at the end of the 2 period. If we go back up to the top, option A was $1,440. Option B was $1,620. Option C was $1,327. And option D was $1,691. So to give him the most would be option D.